As you can tell, I am filled with rage these days. Rage. Red hot, boiling over, never-ending rage. So here's a list of things that have made me really super angry lately and contributed to my departure from the internet. Starting with circus peanuts. I hate circus peanuts. They're so disgusting. How dare they slap the name circus onto a candy so atrocious, so insulting to the taste buds. You know, I've heard people say that they taste like packing peanuts, they taste like styrofoam, but they don't, because I would prefer to eat styrofoam. I would prefer to eat packing peanuts. And every time I go to the store and see the bags upon bags of packing peanuts in the little checkout area, I take it as a personal insult. Circus peanuts are my #1 grievance in my life right now. It's contributing to my Kitzi rage, to my general baseline of agitation that I feel all day, every day right now. Moving on down the list of things that piss me off, I didn't win the Powerball. This is very upsetting to me because as much as I love my circus, I would love a bigger circus with more elephants and personal trapeze artists and not just one circus room with all of my cool clowny treasures, but like a whole extra house full of all of my clowny treasures. And so I went online, I picked out my perfect mansion and a backup condo on the beach, and shocker, I didn't win the Powerball. Yes, I understand I am already a filthy rich luxe clown, but you know what? I'm spoiled and entitled, so I wanted more. I wanted what the Powerball offers, not simply what the monetization of my circus offers. This right here is circus peanuts. This right here is a smog-worthy pile of gold, and so I'm very annoyed that I did not win the Powerball. I also take this as a personal insult on the same caliber of circus peanuts. It's really disgusting and it's super offensive. It's dashed all of my dreams. I could have had 10 billion clown noses filling a pit, like my own version of a ball pit. And now guess what? I crunched the numbers, really wanted to just retire because I was really angry at the universe, and it looks like I can retire, but not for another year. That's so rude. A year. I'm burnt out and depressed now. God. So now I have to fish my grease paint out of the dumpster. And hi-ho, myself back to the one thing that sparks joy in my life, clowning. Another thing that really irritates me is that I had to dump my boyfriend because his doesn't work. Yeah, that was super agitating to deal with for a super long time, but now, good for me, an entire world of space is available to me. Wow, amazing! I don't want it! I don't want them! I don't want it! I don't want any of it. It's very agitating. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I don't like it as much as I don't like parasocial relationships. The absolute bane of my existence, and what has ultimately led to my latest breakdown, to my latest temper tantrum where I screech and scream and say I'm quitting and never coming back, and I go on to Twitter as I always do and say that's it, I'm leaving, I'm never coming back. Parasocial relationships. I understand as a performer we need them because it's what keeps an audience coming back, because they get attached, they start feeling like you're friends. Really cool, right? And I used to enjoy that personal element. Now, I feel differently. I understand all of these people feel that they know me because they've watched my content for years and years and years, whether it's here or there or even there. For a very long time, I've been doing this for like 10 years. This has been my entire adult existence. I know you feel like you know me, but here's the thing, I don't know you. I don't know you. And the amount of people who feel entitled to my personal attention, to my details about my personal life is astounding. Yeah, I ignore the emails. I ignore the messages. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes a customer I genuinely like will cross boundaries because they feel they know me. They feel we're friends because you've watched me on your screen for hours at a time. But here's the thing, I wasn't actually there. That was pixels on a screen. You watched pixels while I was home doing my own thing. Probably stuffing my face with Sour Patch Kids and wearing this very fuzzy pajama onesie because I live in this thing. And so when you come to me expecting me to do favors for you, to give you things, to go out of my way to make your day special because you feel that we are close, just know that it's one-sided. You cannot make that your first contact with me. So many people do this, where they message, I'm like, oh my God, Kitzi, it's my birthday and I've loved you for so many years. It would just make my day if you could fly out for the weekend of my birthday. And I love you so much and I just want you here. It'd be so much fun. We'll do everything that you like. But the thing is, you don't know what I like. You don't know what I like to do. You don't know anything about me. Shoodle noodle, you know what I've shown you. You know of the image I've presented to you. If you knew me, you would know that I don't want to fly out and meet a complete stranger and go party with them on your birthday, you silly little goose. Yeah, I don't want that at all. That freaks me out. That makes me feel like I'm gonna be... I don't like it. That doesn't piss me off as much as circus peanuts piss me off, but it's enough to get me screechy as a seagull, which is my next point of things that absolutely piss me off. I moved to the beach. This has completely killed my productivity. I can no longer justify locking myself away in my studio in front of a camera with all of the windows drawn when I have a big salty blue ocean and golden sand and beautiful warm sunlight just outside my window. I cannot do it. No. I want to lay out and tan. I want to go flirt with tourists on the boardwalk. I want to go do cool beach things. And here's the thing. Filming has now become a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. You may have noticed in my recent videos, you hear caw, caw, caw. Guess what that is? Seagulls outside the window. Seagulls sitting on my chimney, screaming down the chimney all day long, but most especially when I'm trying to film. Caw, 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 caw. Until the point where I want to just go down. Drive me nuts, drive me nuts, drive me nuts. I hate seagulls. I used to not hate seagulls. I was fine with seagulls. I loved watching seagulls harass tourists. But now the seagulls harass me. And no matter how much I goose my audio and try to mute the seagulls, you can still hear it faintly in the background. While I'm trying to sit here and have a good time, while you're trying to sit here and have a good time, you just hear caw, 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 caw. And tourists. The tourists are always out there. The tourists never sleep. They never stay in their Airbnbs. No, they hang out right there in front of my house, acting really loud, littering on the beach. I dislike them greatly. They slam the gate. There's like a gate over yonder. They slam it all day long. So every time I try to film, all you hear is caw, caw, caw. So anyways, these are some of the reasons. I've recently had a breakdown, super cute, super 2022, super on trend for the times. But look at that. Now that I've ranted and raved, I feel ever so much better. I feel great. I feel super. I feel like I can go back and lay in my bed in my comfortable onesie and eat my Sour Patch Kids in peace. Now that I've gotten all the ugly out, now we can just breathe and relax. See you next time, Strudel Noodle.